The Lord did not require that the church plant olive trees or build a hedge or a tower. He did, however, require his servants to undertake an ambitious building program. The Lord asked them to build a city with the structures necessary to support the new municipality. His first mention of the city of Zion came in the famous Hiram Page Seer stone revelation of September 1830. He revealed the specific location less than a year later. The Lord instructed the saints to purchase the land along with adjacent lots. The purpose was to ensure the land would become the everlasting inheritance of the saints. The Lord established a pattern for land acquisition. Even though the earth was his, he rendered the things of Caesar to Caesar. Land could only be procured for Zion through purchase or blood, with purchase the preferred method. The monies for purchasing land came from the consecration of the church members. Monies were kept in the Lord's storehouse administered by the bishop. In a revelation to Joseph Smith in August of 1833, the Lord gave his first specific instructions for the building program of Zion. He called the initial work the laying out and preparing a beginning of the city of the stake of Zion. The temple served as the center and starting point for the layout of the city. The Lord commanded the saints to follow the pattern he had given them for the laying out of the city. Each of the city stakes of Zion that were constructed or were planned for construction followed a similar sacred pattern given by the Lord and documented in a plat. The first building described by the Lord was the temple. He called it the house for the presidency, meaning the first presidency. It was designed for the work and ministry of the first presidency and not for the administration of the ordinances of the fullness of the priesthood, which would come later. As with the city, the house for the presidency followed a design given of the Lord. The house was to be dedicated for the work of the presidency, again following a strict pattern from the Lord. Following the temple, the Lord commanded the saints to build a house for printing. As with the temple, the printing office was built at a specific location designated by the Lord and according to the specific design. The Lord also designated certain lots for the houses and inheritance for 3 of his servants. Timing of the building was also important to the Lord. Through the commandments and some of the plans and designs had been given for building the two houses, the Lord informed Reynolds Calhoun and Jared Carter, who were to form a committee for building the houses, to wait until the Lord commanded them to commence.